The finger strike is just like lead hand jab. I'm in my fighting position, I'm going to stick the hand out, but instead, I'm going to open my fingers, I'm going to step through, and I'm going to jab it into the guy's eyes. Okay? Now, a lot of people teach a finger flick, flicking in the eye. That's okay. You want to flick it in the eye, and that gives you an opening so you can throw another technique. I'm talking about penetrating the guy's eyeball to where your fingers coming out the back of his head if possible. What I'm talking about is actually taking your fingers and jabbing it in. Now, it's none of that Three Stooges two finger stuff. I'm going to open all my fingers up, and I'm going to take it, and I'm going to jab it into that guy's eyes. Like this on Bob. He comes in, I step in, I jab the fingers. So even if I miss, one of those fingers will actually hit him in his eye. But once again, just like any other technique that I use, I'm going to penetrate him when I hit him to the eye. Now come on over for a second, I'm going to talk about that for a minute. Now with my partner, he's in his fighting position, we're here. I want this fight to end quickly. I'm coming through, and I'm jabbing his eye. I'm going to jab the top of his head just for safety's sake. But I jab my fingers into his eye, deep into his eye. Okay? That's going to make him close his eye, going to make it bleed, whatever it may do. Hopefully, I've seen it before, hopefully it'll be hanging out by that little string, that little vein hanging down his face. But I'm going to stick him in the eye so I can open him up to do another technique. But it looks like this. We're here, just out to the eye. Step in. I'm not stepping in because I want to stick him, but you step in and boom, to the eye. Straight into the eye. Now if you have to follow up, remember you learned the rear hand strike, I can follow up to the eye as well. Okay? So just an eye jab or a finger strike to the eye. One of the most effective techniques. It's going to penetrate the eye. It's going to cause extensive damage to his eye and pretty much probably take him out of the fight. Okay? All right. So we have an eye strike, one of the deadliest strikes you can have. Now, unlike television and things like that, sticking him in his eye with my finger is probably not going to kill the person. But it's going to take him out enough so that I can actually use a lethal technique. Okay? Next technique is the palm strike. Another open hand strike, another very important strike.